Should've known that it was obvious. Should've read between the lines. Caught the eyes of the audience. Played your game where the rules do not apply. Now I see when it's out in the light, and I'm leaving your life behind. Now I see that you're out of my life. I don't need you. Every day we had another fight. I was far too blind to realize that our love had got out of control. Should've known I was better off alone. Now I see when it's out in the light, and I'm leaving your life behind. Now I see that you're out of my life. I don't need you.
Hello guys and welcome back. So, we're going to get straight into it because you've already seen I've been working on the fields. First thing to do is sell these potatoes because the price is nice and high. Yep. So, we're going off to the port, which of course is just around the corner, which makes things nice and easy. Yeah, it's the last one. So we'll hop down there and get these sold. You'll notice my bank account is a little bit low. That's because I've had to buy the cedar that you saw in the time lapse. And also that structure over there, which we just drove past very quickly. So the reason I bought the planter, I said cedar a second ago, but it's a planter, is because now that we have the pigs, we're going to need a lot more corn. Corn's going to have to be done fairly regularly, so we may as well buy the equipment for it. That does mean we're going to have to buy a header, but we don't need to do that just yet. We can do that later. I think we're in the right place. Yep. How much can we get from this? It should be a good amount. It is a good amount, 34,000. Right, so we'll get back, and I think we will try to get the last of the potatoes sold if the price is not changing. So we'll get back, and I'll get this guy loaded up, and then we can decide. Because if the price drops, then I can always just, empty out the trailer. So let's get this filled. Okay, so this is the last little bit, and then we're going to go and sell this straight away because the price has not yet dropped. So now would of course be a good time to sell it while it is still nice and high. Let's just pop you down. There we go. So that's only 8,000. It's not as much as we had before, but it's still going to help. Every little bit helps. And luckily, the sell point is not far away as well. That's good. That's going to make life a lot easier. So, after this, the next thing to do is to get some horses. And then we will finish off the episode by going and tending to our pigs. For anyone who didn't see, in the live stream we sold both Roger and Danny for 50,000 each because they were both fully trained. In between episodes, I sold the horse pen and I put in a new bigger one. There we go, for another 14,000. Yep, I put in a bigger one. It's only a 4-horse pen, but that's good enough. I don't want 8 horses at the moment, that's too much to handle really. But 4 we can deal with. So, we need to buy ourselves 4 more horses. I also bought the pig land and some pigs and went and filled up the trough with all the pig food we got from salting potatoes. So we do have pigs. So far, just while I was doing the fields, we've already had 1 new pig, which is fantastic. Obviously they're very efficient at the moment because they have all the required food. I think we can probably get rid of that now actually. So let's just return this guy. There we go. And we're going to keep that for now. So let's get over to this horse pen. In fact, you know what? I'm going to fly so we can have a good top-down view of it. Oh, and what I've been planted, this is probably important to say, that's corn. The one in the middle is barley, and we will plant canola in the final field. That will be done next episode though, because I don't want to have 3 fields that need maintaining and harvesting at the same time. It's too much effort. So yeah, this is it. It's just, as you can see, a little 4-horse pen, but it's enough, I think. Enough for what we need. Here we go. So, let's get one of these. Didn't have one of those last time. Didn't have one of those. Did we have a black? Okay, so we've ended up with basically 4 different brown coloured horses. Well, that's 20,000. Here's our new horses. Very cool. Oh, and they've got names. How cool is that? They've automatically got names. So, I transferred the oat, the hay, and the straw across. However, they need some water apparently. I didn't transfer water because it's a little bit pointless when we get it for free. Nice. See, here's our pigs. 13 hours for the reproduction rate. I bought 12 and we've now got 13. Awesome, right? So these guys, they need straw, oats and hay. Well, we can easily help with that because we have some oats still in storage. We have some hay still in storage. And we have some straw still in storage. So let's not drive all over the map like a lunatic. Let's get some oats. I'm not sure how much they're going to need. I don't think this is going to be enough, but it should be enough to keep them going for a while. Because I discovered last time that the horses do not eat their food very quickly. Water is the only thing that actually goes down. I'm going to take a wild stab that this would be the place. There we go. That is the place indeed. Okay, so... oh, that actually filled them up basically. So their hay is going to be about the same. We're going to need about 11,000 litres. Straw, I don't know. We could fill this guy up using the bucket, but just to make this quick, we're not going to. However, I do know that the moment I do this, yeah, there we go. He has, of course, decided to put a load of silage in here. So instead, we're going to have to take a run up. No, not going to happen. Oh no. Okay, so there was a bit of messing around there, which I'm going to cut straight out. But for now, let's go and get ourselves some hay. Of course, doing this in this barn is probably not a good idea. Yeah. It's very, very tight. I think we are just about in. Okay, so that's going to get all sucked up. Looks like we don't actually have as much as I thought we did. Which is kind of good, because I'm a little bit fed up of having hay everywhere. But it does mean we're going to have to create some more fairly quickly. Right. Let's go and deliver some lovely, lovely hay. I would say fresh, but it's definitely not fresh. It is a few weeks old now. Quite a few weeks old. Oh, that was interesting. Very interesting. Okay, just gonna put this right here for a moment. No sense taking that all the way down to the pen with us. And we will go and drop off this hay. The final thing to do is very simple. Go and check the pigs are okay. I think they are already being dirty. They already need to clean. Luckily, I have a solution for that. But yeah, we're going to need to get some straw next. And how did that help? 1/2. To be honest, I think that's probably enough for now. Don't think we need to fill it up anymore. We'll see how much they consume. And I'm going to have to use horse helper, I think, because 4 horses is quite a lot to keep an eye on when you've got arable fields to do as well. If I wasn't doing the arable fields, or if I just had one, for example, because just one oat field that I worked in, so that I could have straw and oats for the horses, then it wouldn't be as bad. But as we've got 3 of them. It is a little bit more tricky. So let's see, how much do we have here? Not much, I'm going to go with. I think that's everything, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, like I said, not much. But it's good to give it to the horses first, because the pigs will keep creating slurry. And I don't really mind about having slurry versus manure, so I don't think it's a big deal. But the horses, I want them obviously to be as profitable as possible, so it would be good to give them everything they need. Now then, is this the place? It looks like it. Alright, so they didn't need much more straw. Right, so in that case, what we need to do is just go and drop this off over here. And we will actually teleport, because we are not needed. We don't need a tractor to get over there, because we've not got any food to give them. So let's go over to our lovely pig farm. Here it is. So we did get a couple of sheds with this as well, which is really good. And here are our pigs. As you can see, we've currently got 13 pigs. They're breeding pretty well and already pumping out some slurry. All of this is red. All of it's going to need to be fixed very soon. And as for how to clean up, this is a very, very nice mod that was on ModHub. I have tested it and it does seem to be working, so we are going to give it a go. So we just as so. And that has put all the food back into the trough, which means we don't have to come up here with, you know, we don't have to come up here with a front load or anything to actually try and sort this guy out. Come on. It's got this self-righting mechanism. It always stands up straight, which is very good of a brush to do that. So there we go. That's the animal sorted. We have finished earlier than I was expecting, to be honest. So I'm just thinking what else we could do. We could, if the price is good enough, sell some more silage. Although silage selling has happened a few times, but I think it is actually a good enough price. We could do it. So let's get some silage sold, and then oh, I tell you what, actually I changed my mind. Just going to go and put this guy, oops, I'm going to go and park him in here, because that silage price isn't great, but what we do need is hay. We are going to need hay bales, so let's make them. It won't take us too long. So I will go and get this field mowed, and then we can get everything sorted for tedding and baling. Okay then guys, it has been cut, so now it needs to be tedded and windrowed and then baled. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to time lapse through all of this. Probably going to be a very, very sped up time lapse. I might jump a couple of bits in the middle of it as well. But yeah, let's get going and get this done. Okay, here we go. So this is now the last section, and that will be everything done. We just have to get it baled very quickly, but yeah, got plenty of hay from this field by the looks of it. Yep, so let's go and grab the baler and see how much we can get off of here in reality. Right, so we're set up for 10,000 litre bales and we've already got one straw bale that is almost ready to go. So what we're going to do is get this one created very quickly. Won't take us long. There we go. And now if I unload that one, perfect, then we can change this. I think 6,000 would be good. So we'll do 6,000 litre bales. And yeah, let's see how many we can get. This is filling up pretty quickly, which is a very good sign. 6,000 litre bales aren't massive, you know. Obviously 4,000 is standard. Ooh, Nice view there. 4,000 is standard, but 6,000 isn't much bigger. But given the amount of hay the horses actually need, I don't really think we need 20,000 litre bales or anything like that. We're going to keep these because I am hoping that we can actually expand and have cows as well, in which case hay bales are going to come in very useful for the cows, or even if we get sheep instead. Whatever we get from now on, they're going to want hay. It's only the pigs that don't actually require it. So the hay will be useful, so we'll keep it. And yeah, we'll just see how much we can get. I'm gonna go with 30 bales is my estimate, so we'll see how accurate that actually is once we finish everything off. For now, I think I'm going to time-lapse it. Yes, I know, another time-lapse. But the episode is going to be very, very long if I don't. So I think it's better. So, yep, 30 bales. That's what I'm going with. Let's see how we do exactly.
When there's a problem, you become like a wall. And every time I trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
Okay, so we are coming up to the end. There's a couple of small spots around. However, I don't think it's going to be enough to fill up a bale. But we will have a go. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, it's looking very unlikely. I mean, there's a small piece here and a small piece over there. It's okay, it just means the next straw bale we create will kick out a hay bale instead. I think we can live with that. So, 30 was clearly way off. I was completely wrong with 30. I'm just going to change this actually. There we go. So it's now 4,000 litre bale. How many have we created? 13. Okay, yeah, miles off. However, that's still a very good number of hay bales. That's plenty to feed our horses for a long time. Next episode we're going to have to get a bale shredder, and this field is now also going to be converted to an arable field. So that's going to be coming up next time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.